G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we have my two 50-cent collection books here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far. We're only a little way into the hunt. As such, we're still missing a few coins. The Ram's Head, 25th anniversary decimal currency. We've got 3 centenary federations amongst the 9 that we are looking for that we still have to find. And we're looking for a relatively recent coin, the Marbo, the 2017 Eddie Marbo coin. Big gap there. Got a few other coins there, very nice for an early hunt collection. But let us get into the 50-cent rolls and see what we can do today to find those Centenary Federation coins and fill out our book. This is the standard 50-cent piece. It's the coat of arms, and I'll be just flicking through those, just flicking through the reverses, looking for the commemoratives, and at the end I'll go through all of the coat of arms, looking for years of low mintage and years not intended for circulation and errors. Here is my first commemorative coin for today, the Bass and Flinders coin from 1998, celebrating the discovery of Bass Strait. Bicentennial of that, 200 years prior. So that goes down on the top row. That's going to be called our common commemorative row. And if we find anything that we think is worthwhile keeping, it's going to be called a keeper, and it's going to go on the bottom row. Here we have a very highly minted commemorative coin, that Commonwealth Games Brisbane from 1982. As I say, very highly minted, so it's going to go up on the top row. It's a 2005, and that 2005 is the secondary school competition winner for a 50-cent piece design. It was designed for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games, also highly minted, and it will go up on the top row. And if we find anything that is not intended for circulation, it'll be the years 1986, 1987, 89, 1990, 1992, and 2005. The coat of arms for those years were not issued into circulation, but they were made and they were put into sets. So we'll look out for those years at the end of the hunt. We have a 1994 in pretty decent condition too. And that'll be the year of the family. From 1994, we also look out for a wide date variety on that. That seems to be a fine everyday variety. That'll go up on the top row because it is highly minted. And the other years that I'll be looking for is 1985, 1993, the 2019 IRB, and the 2020 Jody Clark effigies. And they are low minted, about $1 million each. Is another international year of the family. And I'll be keeping those out if I see them at the end of the hunt. Here we have another common commemorative, the Silver Jubilee coin, 25th anniversary of the reign of Queen Elizabeth II in 1977. Highly minted, 25 million for the 25 years. And so that will go up on the top row. It's another primary school competition winner, very shiny that one. And then we have our first Centenary Federation coin. It is the coat of arms, but it's not the usual one. It's the 1912 Commonwealth coat of arms, and that was a highly minted part of the set that was issued in 2001 for the centenary of Federation. And here we have another commemorative, the 2005 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, the Remembrance coin. This one does, this one you should look out for it because it has lots of die chip errors on the different parts of the coin because for whatever reason the dies weren't very good in that year, and it does have a lot of errors on that one. Another Commonwealth Games Brisbane. It's a 2014, and on the 2014 we always look out for the crop circle error, which is a little circle in the center of that oval there. This one seems to be fine, so we'll move on. The 2006, I don't really usually show that, but the 2006 you can look out for a rotation error. The rotation error on the 2006 is 180 degrees, so that's how we usually spin it around, but if the rotation error, and you spun it around like that, it would be upside down. So that's what we look out for. It's another 1998 Bass and Flinders. Go down on the top, and here we have the 50th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, the Weary Dunlop coin from 1995. Weary Dunlop was one of Australia's notable war heroes in the Second World War. And there is a big scratch on the back there. I don't think that's anything else other than a scratch. Yep, I'll go up on the top row and top out that first row of common commemoratives. There's another 60th anniversary right next to it. There's a 2022, and on the 2022, look out for a dyed chip arrow that's called the Snake Eyes up here, above that curvy oval there, where the dye has degraded and leaves a couple of diamonds, looking a little bit like snake eyes. There's another Weary Dunlop. We're through the second roll with quite a number of commemoratives coming out of that roll. And as you'll see, when I rip off the paper, I always give it a bit of an angle like this, because sometimes you can find the round 50-cent piece from the 1966, and that's the first thing I look at, is to make sure that all of these have some sort of angle on them and they are not round. And I have found those round 50-cent pieces in my hunts before, so I always look out for that as I rip the paper off. Another 2022. No snake eyes. Sometimes I do flip them over, because if they are very new, I will look at them. And there we have another 2006, but behind that we have the 2004. This is the primary student competition winner for a 50-cent piece design. It was a competition for primary school students, and they designed this design with the animals, but then it was taken by the Royal Australian Mint, and the sculptors at the Royal Australian Mint made this design so that it could be put on a coin. And then we have that one as well. So this is the third roll, and after this third roll we will speed the hunt up a little bit, and so that we are only stopping for when we find coins that we haven't seen on the day. I'll note it like I do and show it, annotate it, and then lay it down. But if we find anything new on the day for the hunt that we haven't seen, I'll stop and we'll talk about it a bit. So let's get into the hunt proper, and let's speed up the hunt now. And there, for the first time today, we see the marriage coin, the marriage of Prince of Wales and Lady Diana Spencer. Prince of Wales, Prince Charles, now King Charles III. That was in 1981, but it is a highly minted coin, and it will go down on the common commemoratives row. And there, for the first time, we see the Millennium Year coin from 2000. In this particular coin, we'll look out for an infused variety, where the cross in the center of the Union flag there on the Australian flag is infused into the coin. This one seems to be fine though, so as a highly minted commemorative, it'll go up on the top rows. And there we have the 2003 Australia's Volunteers, celebrating Australia's volunteers of all shapes and sizes, also highly minted. It'll go up on the top row. Oh, and there we go. We have the Eddie Mabo, the 50th anniversary of the 1967 referendum and the 25th anniversary of the Mabo decision. So from 2017, this is definitely a keeper. This is the one that we need for the book. So I don't see very many of these at all, but very happy to be getting the Eddie Mabo for the book. Very, very happy indeed. And there, for the first time, we see the year of the Outback from 2002 with the water bore windmill on it. Also highly minted. It'll go up on the top row. And there, for the first time, we see the 2010 Celebrate What's Great, celebrating Australia Day in 2010. It's also highly minted, and it'll go up on the top row. Oh, and there we have a bit of an ender on that side. I'll pull it out from the bottom. It is the Royal Visit from the year 2000. It's in quite good condition actually here on the reverse. When we flip it over to the obverse, we'll see that it's an effigy that we don't see on any other coin in Australian coinage. The one-off Vladimir Gottwald Queen Elizabeth II effigy, and it is one of the reasons that I keep this out of circulation into my wider collection. So I'm going to put it down the bottom there because it is a coin that I will be pulling out of collection, out of circulation, certainly because it is in great condition. And here we have another coin that we haven't seen today, and it is a keeper in my book. It is the IATSIS, the Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies. It's the 50th anniversary of that organisation in 2014, and it's definitely a keeper for my wider collection, so it'll go down on the bottom row as well. There is the 2019 IRB coat of arms, also a low minted coat of arms. Don't usually see them as we go through the hunt, but today I spotted the year, so I will be pulling it out of circulation now instead of later. Oh, and after this coat of Brisbane, Commonwealth Games Brisbane, I see another coin that we need for the book, the Ram's Head. Not in great condition, so I'll be happy to find another one that is in better condition, but this is one for the book, the 25th anniversary of decimal currency in 1991. Very, very happy to be grabbing that out of circulation. But that does actually mean that the only coins that we now have to find are Centenary of Federation coins, which are the hardest of all the coins in the 50-cent denomination to come across, all 9 of them. So very happy to be filling the book up with coins, but now it comes down to the hardest of those coins to find, especially if you want to find them in particular territories or states. And with only 4 of those to find, they can be quite few and far between sometimes. But that brings us on to the last roll as well. So the second last roll based on my random roll picking, had the roll luck. But hopefully now we have some last roll luck as well. This is a 2000 coin, and if my last roll luck holds, it will be infused. But it's not. It's just a standard Millennium coin. But we continue on. Still pretty happy with the results so far. So even if I don't have a bit of last roll luck, I'm definitely having a great hunt today with the coins that we've already got. Here's another 2001. Can we have a bit of last roll luck? No, we can't. So as we close it out, there's a 1995, another Weary Dunlop, and another Bass and Flinders. Close it out with a few common commemoratives. Let's see what else we can find here. We have Silver Jubilee in decent condition. Then the last coin of the hunt is our very first commemorative coin, the Captain Cook from 1970, 200 years of his exploration around Australia. So that will close out our commemoratives, our common commemoratives. I'll get this one up on the screen. But we have quite a few there. So while I put them there, before I go, I will quickly go through all the other coat of arms, looking for those years of low mintage that I talked about at the start. And I'll be back in a sec to tell you if I found anything special. Well, that was quite spectacular behind the scenes hunting there. I did pick up another common commemorative though. This is the changeover coin from 2016. It has the coat of arms on the reverse, but it has the commemorative design on the obverse there. It's the 50th anniversary of decimal currency. It goes along basically with the 25th year of decimal currency. It has the ram's head on it too, but in this instance it's much smaller. But it is a common commemorative because there's quite a lot of them. So it'll go up on the top row. So what are we going to do? Oh, the other coin that I found was quite spectacular to me because it's an error coin. It is the 2012 coat of arms, and it has what is and can be described as the bubble error, but it's also known as the crop circle in 2012. And when I talk about the 2012 bubble error, we go to the reeds there, and in amongst the reeds we see a small bubble, or what also could be termed as a crop circle there, which is not usually in that place. That little circle there, that's the crop circle or bubble error for the 2012. It's quite small, hard to find, but it is, after all the years of noodling that I've done, that's the very first 2012 bubble error or crop circle that I have found from circulation. I have been gifted some lovely viewers have sent me some in the mail, so I think I've got 2 others, but it's the first time I've actually noodled that one out of circulation, so I'm very, very happy about that. I'm going to put that to the side over there so I don't put it back in the bag with all the others. But then what we did pick up from today's hunt was a 2019 IRB, the low minted coat of arms. That'll go into my wider collection. We picked up an IATSIS coin, 50th anniversary of the Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies from 2014. A very nice coin in itself, low mintage as well. We picked up the Royal Visit in quite good condition with the one-off FG from 2000. And then the 2 coins that I'm going to put into the book finds for today is the 1991 Ram's Head, the 25th anniversary of decimal currency. Not in great condition, but beggars can't be choosers, and the first time I find it for the book, it goes into the book. So I'll bring the book over with its little gap for the 1991 25th anniversary, and I'll pop it in. So that fills up that page in the book for the first part of it. And the other one that I picked up from today is the Eddie Mabo coin, the 25th anniversary of the Eddie Mabo decision and the 50th anniversary of the 1997 referendum, and that is going to go into the book as well. So let's grab the other book and go to the last page where we have the space for the Eddie Mabo coin. We will click it in. Excellent. And so there we have the book finished off at the end of the years, and we only have the 4 Centenary of Federation coins left to find. So for me, it's a pretty good hunt. Really nice. Two coins for the book, an error that I've been searching for many years, and a couple of other little keepers which I'm really happy about. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy what I do, please think about subscribing to the channel. You'll get a notification of my videos when they come out, and you'll see them on your page. I do put coin videos out every couple of days, as well as some reviews and other mail calls that I have. But that's pretty much it for the day. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days. So I'll see you then. Bye.